a quick stretch for sore muscles or stiffness or tightness. So it can be really good if you're just really sore after a workout, or if you wake up and you're just really sore. The first thing I'm going to go over though is breathing. So it's really important, if you're not familiar with a yoga breath, especially in this type of exercise, that you're going to want to try to engage your throat muscles. So as you breathe in, I like to imagine that I'm like breathing on a mirror. So the same type of muscles that you would use in your throat, like if you're going after you get out of the shower, except you're gonna want to keep your mouth closed. So you'll begin by inhaling through your nose. I like to say around the count of 4 or 5, very slowly, completely filling up the breath. So inhale, you'll hold and let everything go out of your mouth. And as you can see, everything releases out of my stomach. So again, inhale, completely filling the lungs and belly, utilizing those throat muscles. And then breathe out through your nose. So do that one more time. Inhaling through your nose. Hold and release. So we'll stick with that slow, calm breath throughout this practice. So just to begin, we're going to do a couple cat-cows to warm up the spine. So take your hands to your knees. Take an inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale to round and tuck. Inhale to arch the spine and look up. Exhaling to round and tuck. Really hold onto your thighs here to give some extra stretch in the backs of your shoulders and necks. Inhale to arch and look up. Exhale, round and tuck. Then come back to your neutral spine. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Take them to your left hip. And then drop your ear down to your right shoulder. Relax both shoulders down here. Take a couple breaths. Feeling any tension in the left side of the neck beginning to release here. Inhale back to center. Take your fist to the other side. On your exhale, dropping the ear to the left shoulder, relaxing your right shoulder down. Breathing into the right side of the neck here. Again, inhaling to that count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And releasing to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let go. Come back to center. Release the fingers. I always like to do a little twist in the morning. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, drop your left hand to the right knee. Twist at the navel. Look over that right shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. Getting really long through the top of the head on the inhales. Relaxing the shoulders. On your exhales, maybe you can twist a little bit more. Inhaling back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to left knee. One more full breath here, inhaling through the nose. And releasing through the nose. Twist back to center here. You can keep your legs like this, or if you want to take them out wide or come into butterfly legs, whatever you prefer. I like to go like this. It's really up to you. It's going to depend on how tight your hips are. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, and then just begin to hinge at the hips as far as feels good for you. This is really going to depend on how tight you are. So you may be way up here. That's fine. I'm pretty tight this morning, so I'm just right here, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. And then release the hands, take them out in front. Release the head, feel your head go heavy, and just walk your fingertips out as far as feels good for you. Should give you a nice stretch in the upper back. You should feel the neck begin to release. Really focusing on that breath here. Two more breaths here. And slowly walk it back up. We're gonna come onto all fours. Hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. And then we're gonna inhale the right arm up. Exhale to thread it through. Come to rest on the right shoulder and ear. And then extend the left arm out directly in front of you. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of the right shoulder here. Stay here for about 4 breaths. One more full breath here. Place the left hand down and then the right. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. Come to rest on the left ear and shoulder, stretching that right arm out directly in front of you. Breathing into the backs of the shoulders here. Breathing into the right armpit. Allowing your face to relax, your upper body to relax here. Replace the right hand and then the left. Take the knees wide, toes together. We're gonna sink the hips back into a wide-legged child's pose. So just shifting the arms out in front of you, rest the forehead on your mat. This is a gentle hip opener. So just allowing the hips to relax here. The weight of your body to soften. Come up onto all fours. If you're not a fan of extended puppy dog pose, or once you see me do it, if you decide that's not for you, you have the option to go back into child's. So just take the arms and slide them out in front of you. You're gonna wanna keep the hips over the knees here, and then just rest your chest. Maybe you wanna put your forehead on the mat. Maybe you're able to get your chest all the way down. This is gonna give you a nice stretch in the fronts of the arms, the armpits. It's gonna lengthen the spine, gentle back bend here. Really focusing on your breath. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and come out of that. We'll do a couple cat-cows. So inhaling, arch the spine, look up. Exhaling around the spine, tuck. I like to rock back and forth on my exhale and inhale here. Inhaling to your cow. Exhaling to your cat. Inhaling to your cow. Exhaling to your cat. Then tuck the toes, take the fingers wide, lift the hips, bend into the heels deeply, just stretching out the calves here, the hamstrings a little, and then walk it to the top of your mat, feet about hip distance apart. Soften the knees, grab opposite elbows here, allow your upper body to fall heavy.
for ragdoll pose. This is one of my favorites. It's so good for decompressing the spine, especially in the morning or at the end of a day where you've been sitting a lot. Just allow the body to sway side to side, soften the shoulders, soften the face. Allow your upper body to fall heavy here. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, feel your spine lengthening. One more breath here. And release the arms and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time.
And once you get there, we'll inhale, arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers to the sky. Bring the feet together. Exhale, dive to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, dive to the left. Inhale, back to center. Release the fingers. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, mini back bend. Inhale, arms overhead, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center.